Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome in. We're going to take a look at some energy here today. Happy birthday to y'all, fellow Sagittarians. I just had my birthday on the 2nd. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley if you're new. Listen, if at any given time you're watching any of my videos and maybe a commercial will pop up, but then it just takes you right back to the beginning of the video, go ahead and watch the video. Just take it right back where you were. It's been done deliberately. It's being done deliberately. And because it came out in a reading earlier that somebody's bent over a connection. People are bent over the connection on my platform because they have used my platform and acted like they're me somewhere else in a different place like France or something like that, and they're in some nonsense so freaking deep, and they just think that they're just going to kill me and just wipe their face and go on and act like they're still me on some stuff, and God's not going to let them. And so I just want to say that, so any of my videos, just go ahead and fast forward. The Most High God gets the praise, glory, and honor on this platform, and I'm amazed at people that just don't give a rip about the Most High, but you are going to give a rip about him when he gets up in your face, folks. You know, they always say karma is real. That's reaping and sowing, cause and effect, and what comes around goes around, all the rest. And people in highfalutin places also doing some stuff unethically is going to be exposed, and every upright leader is going to bend every wicked leader, whoever you are. If you're upright, you're going to show fruit. But you know, I've been on this platform for how long now? Where's the upright enforcement? Where is it? Where is it, man? People got 24 hours to get something done today on the general reading, and the Most I was not messing around on it. He's not messing around. Then I got right back on when I found that somebody was messing with the platform, and I addressed the murderers. I have freedom of speech, and I have rights. No one gets to take my rights from me. The breath of God is on the inside of me just as much as he's on the inside of you, and I have a right to be truthful and a person of integrity. I have a right to get up and put my finger in the face of wicked nonsense and tell it to go right down to the pit of hell. And I don't care if you don't like it, folks. Get off the platform then. But this is Shannon Hensley's platform. Doesn't belong to nobody else. All right, Sagittarius. It's this intense on my platform. We're going after every nasty individual that's even under the influence of demonic entities trying to take innocent people out. Jehovah, I just ask for Archangel Michael to come, who stands for the people of you, and just to go after every person trying to block any kind of communication. They have no right, Most High. They have no right. And when you get up in their face, shake them so hard, because they're just a disgrace to you. Show me Sagittarius. What's around Sagittarius? Some of y'all are upright. Some of y'all are scoundrels. So I'll hit it both directions. There's oppression. Well, anyway, there's oppression because somebody ain't going to get their freaking way. You don't get to oppress me. There's prayers God gives us. He covers every area. Somebody's oppressing you, folks. The Most High says to, you know, they daily oppress, and not to count it a small thing, Most High God. And God sees everything. And for whatever God's reason is for us to be allowed to go under some of that stuff, it's for him to finally get up and punch their face. Because we're being tested in this nonsense. If you're upright, you're going to stay upright even if there's oppression. I don't even let it move me anymore. When it first started, I was just like, whatever. And then God said, you're going to get up and fight, and we're going to show them, you know, how to get something done here. And so those of you who have been oppressed by someone, you keep your eyes on the Most High. He's going to come and punch your enemy right out in front of your face. There's oppression here. I don't give into it. I'm free. I am free. I'm free to live, and Jehovah commands me wherever I go not to be afraid. You can't touch me because he's my shield. You could try, but he's my shield. Just as much as he's your shield if you're upright. I'm not oppressed. Oh, they want it to be that way. They're so in their emotions. Sagittarius, they're so in there. Somebody's going to go to hell. There's a judgment on somebody to go to hell. This is my going to hell card because this is death of a person, death of somebody's stupid idea, a premeditation of nonsense. And the Most High says that it's appointed to man to die once, to die, and then the judgment. Somebody getting judged. Now, my channel shows I've got 9,300 people and whatever, or 92, however, I got over 9,000 some odd people out here on my platform. And I've told on my platform before, I've watched other people's platform. They've only had like 400 or 500 subscribers on their platform, and hundreds of people while they're live are popping on. Why are you suppressing mine? It's because people don't want people to know that there really is a God who speaks and judges today. But you know what? Secrets with the righteous. I speak right through the energy, and it's gonna hit a person's ears that needs to hear it, because God's gonna make sure his word goes forth in the earth with or without your stupidness that your people are doing on the other side of the platform on electronics. There's a judgment. The letter R is here. Might be positive or crazy kooky energy for you, person, place, or a thing. The letter Y is, somebody's name is Ray or Roy or Raymond or something like that. Rye or Ryan is also here. Okay. There's a rulership that's out here. Something's changing in this judgment, because somebody can go to hell. And God said, just a second ago, he said somebody had 24 hours, live or die. And it's going to change for positive or negative purposes, whatever you think you're going to do. Now, God's word has already given you a judgment. And I'm talking to the crooks on this platform. You are under a judgment of God. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So a lot of us have been segregated. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is about segregation. I'm going to use you for your money, because you are whole on the inside. I'm going to push you off in the corner and I'm just going to take from you. No, you're not. I'm sorry. No, you're not. And it was premeditated to do it. It's been premeditated to do it. Jumped over here on that Four Swords in the reverse. Somebody's going to go to hell for it. Somebody's going to hell for it. Literal hell. Where demons are constantly going to be on you. It's a real place. You see it right now. The paranormal behavior is all around people. And that's your fate until the great day of the great judgment. Somebody single is also going to go to hell. It's also showing that as well. But somebody's been used for their money. It just came out in the general reading that somebody has entitlement to the things that are theirs. They don't belong to the thief. Something's changing out here. Somebody perceives about something that was created out here to use somebody. What else you want to bring out here? The letter J is also out here, because the Y can also be the letter J, junior. Somebody's a junior out here. A teenager in high school could be out here as well. This is about you and I standing our ground, getting a victory, because the Most High God's been a judgment on something. Nobody's higher than him. The arcana goes back to the heavens. There's truth out here. The letter H is out here. The letter Hey is out here. Okay. This is organization. A lot of people involved in some stuff with the Hierophant, but somebody's going to get a revelation out of something for you, Sagittarius. Something's very, very clear. And Ten of Pentacles, either we're on some type of a commitment, or there's large sums of money out here. Wheel of Fortune is also fortune energy as well. God's right arm is out here, folks. The Yod is God's arm. And it's fixing to punch somebody right smack where it's going to hurt them hard. Right down to the pit of hell for seeking after somebody else's soul out here. Show me the truth. It's clear because it came out in the general as well. There's a preacher out here. There's a whore out here. Somebody's name is Harry or somebody's Harry. Would that also take you, just spiritually speaking, if you're upright and your name's Harry, then it is. But spiritually speaking, Esau is out here. The people of God's wrath, in whom he says he's going to beat them down. He's going to beat them down. It's going to beat black-robed priests down as well, is what he just said as well. There's a lot of money out here attached to some stuff. Show me the truth. The letter T is also coming out here. So the truth about a boss is out here, or somebody signing something is out here. Around travel energies as well. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. The truth about this King Pentacles is out here. Somebody hates somebody's name is Haiti is out here, HTY, or a hater, HTR. Go ahead and hate. You're hated right back with a perfect hatred because you won't do what's correct. You won't do what's correct. You're of no worth. You just use people out here. Somebody's using somebody out here. Well, you hate because the truth came out and you can't do what you did. Now God's going to let you feel a little bit of this oppression because he's changing something out here that's going on for Sagittarian energy. Somebody going to get the scales over them because somebody does have a judgment coming. It is really strong out here. It's really strong out here. So this King of Pentacles has been really highlighted all week on the platform as well. But anyway, somebody did sign a contract out here. Somebody also signed a marriage contract. Somebody's husband. The 9th house goes back to the husband. The head of household's also showing out here around some stuff. It's either been used or using somebody. Somebody gave a little bribe for some stuff out here to do something because there's lots of money out here. And again, segregating somebody and blocking somebody. Something public is going to come out here around something going on for Sagittarius energy. What's in the hidden space? I don't care what people think about me. I have a right to speak my mind. Don't I, Vice President? I heard you say that on the news one time. The people have a right to speak their mind. Well, Shannon Hensley sure don't because y'all just segregate me on this platform. Well, that was a lie, wasn't it? Or are you going to get up and do something and put a judgment on your own words? You're snared by your own words, right? But I want to hope that you're upright. I don't know nothing about the president and the vice president. I just know that they're not doing anything where I'm concerned, so I can only look at y'all a certain way. So prove that you can get up in here and do something. Because I've been used, and my music's been taken, my family's been murdered. Had enough of it. You don't get to wipe your face at another murder and say we got away with something, because God's never going to let you get away with what you've done to me or anybody else like this. Because I'll be a voice for a soul group collective out here. What's in the hidden space? The money is in the hidden space. There's favor out here from Yehovah. What else is out here in the hidden space? People are so immature. People are so immature. A lot of oppressive communication. Jumped on the oppression and stuff like that. Well, anyway, there is older people are out here talking about stuff as well. That can be internet. I'm hearing something about a hacker is going to be caught. Somebody is going to be caught. The 11th house goes back to that kind of stuff. Somebody's got money that's not theirs, and they set up in some type of a place, and they act like they got money, and they don't, and they know they don't. That's knowledge out here. Somebody got knowledge about some stuff out here. So the bridges, burning bridges or connecting things and situations together. People are talking about how to connect money or something like that is out here. There's the boat. Well, we have whoever has the fake passport, foreign people, foreign places are out here, and you're trying to go on somebody else's name. You're getting judged for it. May your ship go down. May the plane go down with every other wicked person that's on that plane. Let a whole bunch of wicked people, because God, that's what God says. He gets the wicked people all together and then he destroys them. So let them all enter into the boat that's trying to go somewhere on somebody else's identification, or get into a plane and let it all freaking come down. There's birds everywhere chit-chatting. People are talking in the hidden space. Maybe they're already talking to people from foreign places to you. People are talking. People know some stuff. Something positive's coming out for you, Sagittarius, because it's right here. You guys hold this energy as well. It's in the hidden space. Because if they don't give it back, my God, they're under a damnation of whatever this oppressive nonsense has been, and why ever somebody did something for their own gain. They don't care about nothing but themselves, is what God said in that first reading. They've done ticked me off today. You've done ticked me off today. I'm getting up and fighting for my rights. You won't use me. Look, the love of money. Look, because they have segregated people. The love of money is the root of all evil, and some have coveted after it and have pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Who did it? You did it. You did it. God just set you up. A false person is going to be exposed. It says they won't fix it because they're prideful and they have secrets. Too bad you die then. There is no other options for you. There's a ditch, a whore, and a strange woman. Well, God said that they were in the general reading. There's a whore around something. They don't want the information out. Too bad. You're dying. See you later. Adios, amigos. Or senorita. Somebody wants to control you and they have no right, and Jehovah's taking vengeance. That's right. He's fixing to get up in your face. You don't get to control me or nobody else. You whore. You're whoring against God. Behind closed doors, there's whoredom going on. Somebody taking money, a bunch of communication, and they traveling for money and and doing some nasty stuff out here, and God's fixing to judge you behind closed doors. Says you are loved. I know I'm loved, and somebody cannot stand that. You and I are loved, that are upright. The devil hates it. It's too bad. There's the body of water coming out again. Jumped on the 8th house, the judgment card. It's really been strong with all these ships and crap coming out on the platform. And then the word travel jumped out. Yes, it is out here. Anyway, those who trap shall be trapped. You're going to be trapped. You're under a 24-hour time frame, and you're gone. And we're going to rejoice that every wicked foe is out of the way. Jehovah, whoever's at the border, if somebody's already in transit in this travel, thinking that they've got away and, whoa, it looks good. Catch them right at the border with the false passport and everything else. Okay, somebody's mother or mother-in-law is involved in a situation, or you're a mother or mother-in-law, you interpret it. That's scriptural as well. It says that in righteousness we will be established. We won't be established in anything but being truthful, folks. And somebody's false out here. They're false in this travel. They're not ShannonEHensley. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, and I always have been in Kansas City, Missouri. Oh, God, let me get my hands on this person, Most High God, in the court of law and spit in their cursed face. It's in righteousness that we are established. For you shall not fear, and terror shall not come near you. That's right. So I don't care. God told me today that somebody was still trying to murder me. But he's also commanded me to not be afraid. I'll go wherever I want to go. I always ask God when it's time for me or what I need to do. And I wait for his yes. And then I get up and I do my thing. No stupid murderer is going to move me in any kind of fear. You're stupid and you have no power over anybody in the earth realm. That's why I try to encourage every person to get up in your righteousness and roar right into the face of the lion who seeks to devour you, because he don't have no right to. They're actually afraid of you and I. We stand up like this, folks. People don't know what to do about it. I'm telling you, people, because I grew up in church all my life and just been like, well, turn the other cheek. Well, turn the other cheek. Well, you turn the other cheek, somebody's made a mistake and you're going to work on it and stuff like that. And you forgive and your brother and you see people giving and working on things, and that's where that's at. But your enemy that hates you, and you do love your enemy as well, and you pray for them, but you warn them. But you don't have to put up with crap with people thinking that they're trying to do some stuff. We got plenty of scriptures that say God teach our hands how to war, and we do what he tells us to do. We take them out, man. And they just don't know how to, the church just don't know how to deal with it. I'm not going to let you push me around, folks. I'm just not going to. You have no right to touch anything that is mine, legally or spiritually. You're cowards because you do things behind the scenes. Somebody's name could be Crystal, or there's something of value out here, Crystal. A cord is involved with chokes. Well, anyway, go ahead, put your little weapon out there and try to choke. So you won't. You know who gets choked? It's those people who are hearing the word and you have no root on the inside of you, and you get choked by the word because you don't have good soil to take God's correction out here. We are dealing with a murderer that is out here. Something about at the drive-in movies. Well, you couldn't get it done, could you, Rob? And you know who you are. I'm talking to you direct. I know I'm talking to all fools. Tornado energy. God's going to give a tornado here. This is a tornado. This is a hurricane. This is a whirlwind. And God says, I put the will over my enemies. Somebody's under a judgment out here, man. Somebody God's enemy out here. Something being exposed out here around your energy. Show me Sagittarius. Hold up. So behind closed doors, the door is open. This is in the reverse. Came out in wording. All right. Also, key accounts and things like that are also out here. These are secrets and stuff. Look, money and stuff is out here twice, guys. It's all coming back to us because Jehovah don't lie. You don't get to use nobody. The clouds, somebody's confused about something. Also, somebody's been distorting things out here. And it is this black man. We know who you are. I know who you are. Are you the mayor? Yes, God says yes, it's the mayor. Aren't you leaving? The letter I, this is a victory. You know, this is ice as well. Okay. This is also hate and malice because there's enmity between righteousness and wickedness. The snake. This is somebody gonna get a victory. So the letter I could be prevalent to something, but there's eyewitness to some stuff. Somebody knows something out here that is going on with some stuff, and God's got everything under control. All these other letters came out, and a specific names also came out, even the name Crystal as well. Whether you're upright or not, this is what come out. Somebody's clipped, so the illusions in the reverse jumped on the Ace of Swords because somebody's clear, and this is sitting by the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's clear about all this money because there's money. The clover also represents money. The Ten of Pentacles is large sums of it. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who has oppressed somebody to stick them in the corner to use their money and stuff like that. You're getting judged. It's coming from the heavens. May nobody come to your funeral, and if they do, let them spit on your grave. Because you're disgusting to God. So voids, okay? So anyway, this says to avoid rushing to fill voids. But let me tell you what God says about void. His word will not return void to him. And he gave somebody 24 hours. You give it all back because that entitlement card came out today. And I know I am a soul group collective, and I know that God's fighting this battle for me on this platform, and he don't do anything until he reveal it to his prophets. And you have 24 hours, and God's word's not going to come back void to him. You're going to live or you're going to die in this matter, and it's in righteousness. But you do the upright thing, whether you're going to live or die, folks. This is what come out. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it, folks.